between the two old enemies. Can Great Britain get over the top of them this time?
Keep behind when you're ready, Darren.
Australia will kick off their attack in the green and gold from right to left. Darren Lockyer gets us underway. 80 minutes to the end of the season. Chris Radlinski is underneath it. First drive forward is by Adrian Morley.
Yeah, obviously we saw there quite clearly Robbie Kearns was knocked out. He was in Disneyland for about a minute. He's got concussion, but somehow he's hopeful of coming back onto the bench. Miraculous recovery. He is a tough customer, I do know that for a fact.
This is Brian Carney. What a test series this fellow has had. Oh, the pass was to Farrell, who had his back to the play. He did well to retain possession. Once more, he's on the break. Farrell, tackled by Lockyer.
Quick play the ball, that's what's needed.
There it is to Newton. Oh, Webke gets in his way. He's got to be offside, Webke. He'll play the advantage with Forshaw. Now he'll bring them back. Webke was right in the middle of all that.
Quick thinking,
straight into it.
Very quick thinking from the hooker, Terry Newton.
He's going to get out of the way, mate.
Made no attempt to get back onto the 10. And as soon as you made the contact there, that's where the penalty should be awarded. Fair play by Russell Smith. Wanted to see if there'd be any advantage. As soon as you contact there, it had to be the penalty.
Paul Deacon here has the opportunity. He needs just 1 point, by the way, for 400 in all matches this year. And this is a golden opportunity for Deacon, first of all, to reach that margin, but more importantly tonight, to give Great Britain a 2-point lead. And all the players are supposed to be 10 metres away from this kick, and they're about 5. He sent them back once, and they've crept forward again. And they're moving forward now as Deacon takes this kick. Doesn't put him off, though. First 2 points of the Test match for the British via the boot of Paul Deacon.
Australia.
Wait, lads.
Lockyer to Webke. Big shoulder on the chest then of Jamie Peacock.
Held!
But there were 3 others there.
Quickly!
The referee shouted held. Webke took the tackle and went down. Maybe Newton should have been penalised there. Last tackle here for Australia. He is penalised now. Stuart Fielden this time. And that was going to be the last tackle for Australia.
Silly play there by Fielden. You can see him shoving him away. Mason certainly got to it.
Go on, Adrian.
Newton yet again.
Referee had shouted held before that.
That's one.
He's walking a tightrope. It's Terry Newton.
Kimorley and Mason trying to drive it through. Oh, the ball was stripped. It was one-on-one. It's play on. The ball was stolen by the British play. That's why it's play on. This is Lockyer and Crocker.
Let him out.
Good work from Gleeson there. Ball and all, it had to be as well.
Fitzgibbon attacking them again. Fitzgibbon.
Well, both defences are so close to each other. It's going to be a kicking game through the middle.
This is Kimorley. Fires the pass to Ricketson. First try, Luke Ricketson. Ricketson from the Sydney Roosters, winning his 5th cap and just scoring his first Test try for his country.
It's full of talent, this kangaroo outfit, don't worry about that. But you've got to make sure that all the time you're playing down there, not in reverse.
Great Fitzgibbon to try and end the extras. And Fitzgibbon does. Wonderful goal kicker, this fellow. Great Britain 2, Australia 6. Luke Ricketson, the try scorer. 30 years of age when he made his Test debut for his country, Luke Ricketson. And the man who has made more appearances in first grade for the Roosters, or Eastern Suburbs as they were then. 254 appearances in the history of that club for Luke Ricketson. His try, goal by Fitzgibbon. Australia lead in the Test, the 3rd Test in this Think Road Safety Series. And Sean Long is on the field. He was desperate to get on the pitch last week and wasn't pitched in by David Waite, and he has got an early opportunity here at Huddersfield tonight. He didn't perform well by his own admission in the first Test. Well, Willie Mason.
He was never going to take control of that football. And a little sly glance of
Barry McDermott's out there as well.
He
saw Gleeson and Sculthorpe coming in.
He was looking at the defence rather than the football. And that's the error that Great Britain were hunting. Now then, will they provide us with a set piece at the scrum?
Deacon feeds, finds Sean Long. It goes wide then to Martin Gleeson. Gleeson plays the ball to Long in a dummy half. Good ball wide to Radlinski.
Off from the dummy half position. I tell you what, I think we might have been lucky. I reckon we're about 6 inches short there.
I agree.
And it's amazing. That replay was not seen, I don't think, by the video referee. And on that wide angle there, Eddie, I don't think it would have been given. I think we've been very fortunate there.
And Deacon has missed the conversion. 6-all in this third and final test.
Second occasion, Anderson has obviously sent the tactics out. They've got to be very careful. A difficult time now for Chris Radlinski. Does he come further infield to make sure and stop that over the top? That's a high one. It's got to be a penalty, and it is.
Gilmore felt it.
Let's give him down.
Certainly that's a high grab by Minicello.
Ricketson was involved as well. More of a slap, really. But the referee getting the call from his touch judge.
Intent was there. It's a silly error. Put this deep down into the corner. Now then, will they have the second phase? Will Sculthorpe be utilised on this run around?
Fielden is 20 metres away as he plays the ball to Newton. Here is Sean Long. Long gets it away to Andrew Farrell. They close it down quickly, as they have throughout this series. Newton in a dummy half again. Morley on the charge for the British. Good try run.
Got through a ton of work as Morley.
5 metres away. Newton. Newton gets it away to Sculthorpe. He's over. Paul Sculthorpe for Great Britain.
He's right to the score.
Two tries in the 2004 series. The referee hasn't given it yet.
Listen to the crowd here when this comes up.
Britain in the front, Paul Sculthorpe. He got the 2 tries in 2001 at that end and won the test match, the opening rubber of the 3-test series, and he's come up with another vital try and a vital moment for the British.
Delayed pass from Newton. They use Farrell as a dummy, and Sculthorpe goes over for the try. They thought that it was Big Farrell that was going to receive that football. It was well delayed by Terry Newton. Back. Fitzgibbon held back. Couldn't do anything about it. Neither did Darren Smith.
And Sean Long to kick the extras, which he does. 6-point lead for Great Britain.
Let him
Always
wait,
capable,
Andy. Wait,
especially from deep, from within their own half. The Australians of producing some remarkable rugby league football. They've done it for years and years.
5 minutes of this 2003 series to go, and on aggregate, just 1 point between the two sides.
Went back.
But
2-3.
it's the Australians who are looking with wing, and that was touched. Now then, it's going to be back to 0.
It's okay, score for England.
The arm out. Can they hang on?
Ricketson will get to his feet, play the ball to wing, and here is Kim Morley. And there goes Mason up the middle. Good defence from Fielden.
guy.
12 apiece.
Nothing fancy, but what's beating inside that guy's chest? Wow.
Well, they drew the Test series against New Zealand last year. They won the third Test. They drew one of the others and lost, of course, to New Zealand. But this isn't going to be a drawn Test series. This could be a drawn third Test. 2 minutes to go. That's all that's left here. And Great Britain now will hunt the mistake and look to get the drop goal in. Well, there was a major drop goal in the World Cup final earlier today from one Johnny Wilkinson. And I just wonder whether it will be a drop goal that will settle this third Think Road Safety Test match here in Huddersfield tonight.
Well, from a hand up.
There is the man who could kick the goal, but of course he can't come on. Great Britain have used, like Australia, they used all their subs.
I'll put my hand up and say, Sean Long, salvage it.
How ironic would that be? The man who kicked the winner in the grand final last year for St Helens. Oh, that's a poor pass to Lockyer. But Lockyer turns and mess into an attack and it keeps it going. They're still going. It's Kimoli. He's got Kimoli with him. Kimoli waits. Lockyer. They're going to win it. Ricketson. Oh, Great Britain will lose the series 3-0. Ricketson with his second try. There are white jerseys on their backs all over this field. But look at the joy for the Aussies. What do Great Britain have to do to win a Test? What do they have to do to beat the Australians?
Criticised so often.
And Fitzgibbon drifts the conversion over the top. Britain have lost. Heroics again from Great Britain, but in defeat. And Ricketson's 2 tries and Brett Kimoli, well, he has had a hand in this Test series from the very start to the very finish. Britain couldn't put him down. He stood, he waited, the support arrived, and Ricketson scored the try. A marvellous Test series. But Great Britain will look back on 2003, Steve-O, and they will say, for goodness